Hello everyone, my name is Ingrid and in this video I'm going to explain my instructional model for teaching chemistry, which is a combination of the explicit instruction and the meaningful learning. I am going to explain also what are the strengths and weaknesses of this model that I use, but also I will explain how I'm planning my classes. This is reference to the first documents that I sent already, which are element 1, model of instruction, and the document about the pre-A's that was made in March 3 to 6 during this year 25. Explanation of the model. This explicit instruction and meaningful learning, they both are gonna work making my class a little bit more understandable, and they make a robust process of teaching learning. In explicit instruction, we're required to provide clear and very well structured objectives. It requires direct teaching. Also, it requires for the teacher to model, make practices and connections between chemistry and the real world context, and encourage the students to self-reflection and self-awareness. This hybrid model approach both strong foundational skills and deep understanding. That's the purpose of this hybrid model. About the strengths and weaknesses, the students are able to build balanced skills. I can develop a lot of engagement during my classes, but the weaknesses are gonna be that it requires careful planning. You are going to plan your class pretty well, and also you are gonna require time management, because this type of model is using different approaches, different points of view, different activities, and in that way you require to manage your time pretty well. The planning and the application. I try to plan my classes according to the student needs, according to the resources that I have. For complex topics like quantum numbers, for example, is my class that I am referenced here, that was due during March 3 to 6 this year to 25. I start with explicit instruction, and then I move to the meaningful learning. So I use the prompts I use, I do, we do, and you do. These methods can incorporate a lot of strategies, but also we start our class with tiny discussions and bell ringers that are important. Additional information. It is important to give a feedback or get also a feedback from the students. The meaningful learning, on the other hand, is going to provide with differentiation, to use technology, any practice, any experiment without a strong management in your classroom is going to make your lab out of your hands. It is also important to make strong reflections of their knowledge. They need to be able to reflect what is better for them, how they can understand better, what is the better strategy that they think is gonna work for them, so that this hybrid model is going to maximize the goals that you're expecting to get with your students, is going to maximize the learning of the students. They are gonna be so confident about what they are learning. In conclusion, this model that combines teaching learning with meaningful work applications is going to maximize this teaching learning process with your students. Thank you so much.